Parents beware. Doctors are warning about a dangerous trend that is not new, but has resurfaced under a name you might not know.
New trend in getting high is actually a throwback. It's often referred to now as whippets.
That's right, we're talking about laughing gas or whippets, whatever you call it, it's back.
Teens are getting a hold of Galaxy Gas.
A new product called Galaxy Gas is raising concerns.
A new way to get high. It's called Galaxy Gas.
Recently, there is a new twist on an old way of getting high. It's being done with a product called Galaxy Gas, and even if you've never heard of it, there's a good chance your kids have.
So I'm pretty excited about this video. I kind of set up some challenges for me to do, both on and off Galaxy Gas, that test all the attributes an astronaut needs to have, such as patience, endurance, communication skills. But before we can do any of that, we actually have to get the stuff.
Unfortunately, I'm recording this at a time where Galaxy Gas has actually been taken off the shelves. It's not as easy to get as these inner city kids make it out to be. There were scalpers that were selling it, but I'm a modern day man. I don't get scalped. But I did find something interesting while scrolling through off-brand Galaxy Gases on Amazon.
Nah, bro, I'm not huffing anybody's cream. I don't care what flavor it is.
So I got it. It's mint chip flavored. One of the things I was actually worried about was getting the gas out of there, because usually there's like specifically designed valves, but they were actually very nice to send a nozzle to make it real easy for me to huff. Another thing I was also kind of worried about was dosages. I kind of wanted to make sure I didn't take too much or too little. The solution to that is balloons. I can fill up a balloon and then I can take kind of shots of nitrous. But with that being said, we can now start the challenges.
But first, a quick lesson on inhalants.
Inhalants are pretty straightforward because they operate the same way that breathing works. When you inhale, there's like muscles flexing and unflexing, and there's also like a pressure difference between your lungs and stuff, but the air gets into your lungs. In your lungs, there's bronchi, and then those break down into bronchioles, and then within those, there's alveoli. And in the alveoli, that's where the oxygen gets exchanged for carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a natural byproduct of adenosine triphosphate, which is just nerd for energy. When you have the desire to breathe or to exhale when you're holding your breath, that's not from you wanting oxygen, that's from you wanting to exhale carbon dioxide. So basically all of that is exactly the same, except you replace it with your inhalant. In this case, the inhalant is nitrous oxide, which kind of makes you feel good. It's a sedative. It has a lot of functions. It can help you make whipped cream. It can make your car go fast. It can help you spit it through the wire. The reason that you kind of get high is because it's killing brain cells. And the method that it does that is just from hypoxia or lack of oxygen, right? Because you're breathing in nitrous instead of oxygen. But the bigger, more scarier thing about nitrous is that it kind of destroys your reserves and your ability to get B12. And the B12 vitamin is very important because it's responsible for DNA synthesis, which is the blueprint we use to repair our body. We're constantly using DNA for hair and nails and skin. But also, it plays a very important role in repairing our myelin sheath. It's the only thing that kind of makes and repairs our myelin sheath. And a myelin sheath is basically the thing that protects and lubes up our nerve pathways. If you picture your nerve pathway as a highway with cars, myelin sheaths are kind of the asphalt. When that is not being repaired, picture a highway with tons of potholes, right? And so people who suffer from chronic abuse of nitrous get paralyzed over time because they literally can't send nerve signals. So it's really bad, really dangerous. Acute overdoses is like literally there's just no fucking oxygen going to your brain at all, right? That's minor details. That's not going to affect me. I'm going to be dosing it out with balloons, and I'm not going to be doing it after this just because I'm better than that. But I think that's the bulk of the information. We can continue on to the rest of the programming.
Okay, so the first challenge is going to be holding your breath. In the case that you're ever in the vacuums of space and you don't have a fish tank around you, we gotta figure out how long we can hold our breath and if nitrous can improve or increase that. So the average time for me holding my breath is about 1:18. Pretty good, I think. I don't know, what's the world record? Okay, so the world record is 24.5 minutes. Close. We're gonna go straight into challenge 2, I think. So we'll do the controls and then we'll do the nitrous.
Okay, so one of the things that astronauts kind of have to deal with is G-force when they're going up into space and stuff like that. And what they do to test that is they have a giant human-sized like centrifuge, which is basically just they put a guy, there's an axle or a point of rotation here, and they put a guy here, and then you're spin around it. Unfortunately, I don't have a human-sized centrifuge, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna spin around in my living room until I can't. Oh, fuck. Okay. Spinning around fucked me up a lot more than I thought it would, so it's been like several hours since, but I gotta do it again, so. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fucking, I need to do drugs, man. I don't care if we didn't do the third control yet. Ugh.
Contrary to popular belief, I've never actually done nitrous before. I know people look at me and they're like, oh, Gurm, you're like the nitrous guy. That's what everyone kind of knows you as. It seems like you just kind of just screw it on. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that feels like a good amount. Huffing nitrous is very illegal, which is why I'm not huffing nitrous. I'm only huffing nitrous allegedly. And me personally, I'd never break the law. I wouldn't do anything like that. See, even that balloon I filled earlier, it was green. This balloon is orange. So that's how you know this is a fake prop and not a balloon full of nitrous. It's a balloon full of air, I'm sure. 30 seconds. Really bad, but I think I just got scared. I think I was spooked to do it the first time. Okay, better. Okay, I got a slightly larger balloon here. I feel like I haven't been feeling it at all, but you know, what are you gonna do? The average, not counting the very first one, which I thought was kind of a dud, was a minute 15, so like 3 seconds less, right? Something like that. About the same, to be honest. I mean, it could really go either way. But yeah, now spinning on nitrous. Fuck it. I have some more alleged nitrous. I keep upping the dosages because I don't like feel it at all. Okay. Okay. This is incredibly boring. I feel like I could do this for a really, really long time. Okay, I'm gonna stop because this is boring. I'm not even dizzy either. I don't think I need to do any more nitrous. I don't know if it's a purity issue or I don't know, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. I fibbed a little bit. I didn't have a third challenge planned and the nitrous has been very, very disappointing. So I think just to kind of stay within the theme and just to give it the best chance, I'm going to play Halo Wars and just try to get like high at all. Just like feel anything.
Seconds I had to explain the artifact.
It doesn't even taste like mint. Okay, I am high. It's occurring to me I may have done too much nitrous. I was talking a lot of shit earlier, and I feel bad. It doesn't last. I can already feel it wearing off. Oh, it's Master Chief. Oh, it's just the race Spartans in general. Ram him. Whoa. Dude, you guys have USMC's finest. Look at this. Look at him. Get him. That's so fucking badass, dude. Oh no, the Spartan's about to die. Not like this.
Oh, he kamikaze though! What a hero! And he lived! Wait a minute, this game is the greatest fucking game I've ever played in my entire life. Knew the Banshee was gonna crash, kamikaze it into the tank, gets out right beforehand. Holy fuck. You think pro StarCraft players also have to take like nitrous breaks? God, the nitrous high is just, it's not even enjoyable. It feels like I'm on the verge of nauseous all the time. That's what it feels like. Interestingly, it doesn't even seem like there's aliens making it to Cargo 2. Alice. Oh, a girl Spartan!
God, Alice is such a trans name, too. Fucking of course it is. I could buy a carpet bomb. God, I wish I could buy a carpet bomb in real life, eh? Now that'd be a fucking video. Nice. We got 728 civilians out of there. I mean, let's ignore just how many died because of negligence and me being high on laughing gas. But look, you gotta don't judge me by my losses. Judge me by my wins. See, nitrous makes you better at being a leader and Space Marines, because I lost that game. I lost that round sober. Coincidence? I think not.
So, those are all the challenges. I don't think nitrous helped with any of them. It didn't even get me high for the first two, if I can be really honest, or at least I couldn't tell. I did spin for like 3 minutes. It was like straight, which is like not, try it at home. Go ahead, like honestly, try spinning for 3 minutes straight. It's fucking really hard. And I thought it was the nitrous and I thought I was goated for a second, but I realized looking back on the footage, in the control, I spin right, and on nitrous, I spin left. And that's important for a couple reasons. I was a thrower, like on a track team for a number of years, and more specifically, I was a hammer thrower for a couple of years. If I can find some footage, I'll put it up. Don't critique my form, you know, it's garbage. But I'm really good at spinning left. I'm not as good at spinning right, so that's kind of what that was. If you're curious why that was insane. But yeah, don't do nitrous. It's like a shit drug. There are drugs that are easier to get, cheaper, and just better. I mean, there's just really no reason to do nitrous, like, ever. There's just zero reason to. Not that I'm like a drug guy by any means. I don't know anything about that world. Dare worked really well on me as a kid, despite what maybe these YouTube videos show or tell. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll smell you guys later.